Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Batman had a great day. Better move out my way. 'Cause I have exposed all of you real corrupt criminals. 'Cause Batman is an unstoppable force in the universe. Over the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it, man. You know, you know what I don't like? Seeing people have to go through things that they shouldn't have to go through. You know, it's just downright crazy to me, man. Especially down here, like I will literally look at folks, right? A lot of them be the so-called women, right? I'm gonna just keep it real with you, man. Like it's always the same recurring theme, especially down here. It's like y'all just have no concept of your self-worth, of your worth, your value, nothing. And I be seeing so-called women crying and boo-hooing. You're the cause of your own problems. All of you. You're the cause of your own issues. That's why I don't have respect for them because they haven't earned it. You know, I respect Christina. She's a real woman. Seriously, she's way different. But like, you have to earn respect. Like Christina has my respect. She's earned it. You know what I mean? All these other folks, like I said, down here they want to do things half. You know what? Down here, I mean, literally, you got these folks. They talking about they ain't got a place to live. Like I'm gonna say the truth. I'm gonna state my opinion. Like real talk. They talking about they ain't got a place to live. Talking about, oh well, they'll get us a cheap place to live and this and that. And like, yeah, and all the so-called women, they have their fake little fake boyfriends, right? For what? Who do nothing for you, nothing for any of you, especially down here. Nothing. Like I said, I'm just saying the truth. They have no concept of their self-worth, self-value, the fact that they're a woman, the fact of the value that they're supposed to have and know that they have. They have none of that. It'll just be they deal with dilapidated circumstances. Like they not only do y'all settle, but y'all want what's negative. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you the truth. Like down here, they'll just keep it all within their own, and they'll only deal with each other. I'm just saying it's just a weird thing to me because I'm an American. You know what I mean? And like I don't care what people do, but I'm just saying I've had to go through it down here for decades. So yeah, I'm gonna for sure say and volunteer my 2 cents. Y'all always are. I'm gonna say the truth. Like, yeah, the reason why y'all be crying and boo-hooing, is because of yourself, because you don't understand your value. Seriously, it's not that it's, and they always want to twist the testament. It's not that people want anything from you. It's not that people want anything to do with you. It's nothing like that. It's not that people have their own agenda. It's that literally y'all just don't make any sense. And a person like me, I just call it what it is and everything. I just see what I see. And I just think it's sad and honestly downright pathetic to have folks that should have everything going for them, everything, and have the potential to be so much and contribute so much and really become who they're supposed to be and intended to be and become someone. And, like we have people with so much potential. They're really amazing people, but they don't see their value. Y'all in your positions and your situations because you want to be. And I could take one look at most of them and tell like the story's so obvious. Like, yeah, they probably got like locked up at some point, and they probably get caught up all the time. And like I said, that's the thing. Like, only a person who's not the brightest crayon in the box makes decisions like that. It just doesn't make any sense. It's like telling people you can have. Oh, this is the way I've always looked at it, and it's the truth. You can have a Lamborghini or you can have a Honda. And what the so-called women, especially down here, will do, they're backwards. And y'all have been so brainwashed, right? Hold on. but they're completely backwards, and it's really most of America in the world now. And y'all are so brainwashed and so backwards, and then you wonder why you're crying. Does that make sense? Like, no, I've tried to wake women up long enough. At some point, you give up on them, and you realize there's no way to wake you up because y'all aren't willing to take the steps to wake up for yourself. You see, I'm just telling you the truth. Women, so-called women, all of you would not be having your pity parties. I gave them a wave because they're home. You would not be having your pity parties if you would choose actual men, right? Has nothing to do with me. If you would choose and look for an actual man and look at someone and size them up and say, is this a man? Can they provide for me? Can they take care of me? It's not about what job they have or none of that or their situation at that time. It is about what can that person do for me in a real sense? Like, what are they really? Do they have a work ethic? See, it's the gifts and the tools within the man that make the man, not his career, not his job, not how much money can he give you right now, because a real man shouldn't be giving you anything, nothing. See, that's the thing. Women, so-called women, are entitled. They've been brainwashed. They think you're supposed to take care of them. If anything, it should be the opposite because men have it so much harder in society. Truly, we go through hell. We're basically looked at as we have no value. We don't exist. We're expendable. It's the truth. And that's the way they look at us, especially so-called women, right? And we're not. I've never been expendable. I'm someone who's amazing and has everything to offer, and that's why I'm so thankful to have like Christina, a woman and a girl who actually sees my value and sees, this guy's value is through the roof, and it's not about value as in what she can gain from me or get from me or use me to get or whatever. It's about utilizing this person. It's not my value in a sense of monetary gain or what can I gain from them. It's about love and having a heart and saying, I can see through all the nonsense, through all the whatever, through a persona, and I can see that person who they truly are and that they have a heart and a soul. And I love that person's soul and love who they are. And that's just not what so-called women, all the rest of you, are doing or looking for. So the reason why I'm talking about it is because I just had to witness that. And it's like, I mean, you got to make sense in order to be crying and boo-hooing over things. And I'll volunteer my opinion every time. Y'all always do. You know what I mean? I mean, it just don't make no sense. It's embarrassing. It's downright pathetic. Because if folks only woke up to their value and you think the people around you, you think all these so-called women, you think your fake little boyfriends care about you, you all want to be with someone who doesn't value you, doesn't care about you, doesn't treat you right, and then you will complain about a good man. I've seen them do it. I've seen them, like, literally, bro. Like I said, there'll be these fast food workers. I had them try to set me up out here just because I'm doing my show and talking, and they didn't like how I was talking, or I was talking a little too loud for their comfort. Well, you're the one walking around me, coming up to me. You could go anywhere around me. You ain't got to be right up on me. You see what I'm saying? Like, what? So you commit felonies and call people over to come try to pretend they're going to do something, and then they back down and don't do nothing? What is that? See what I'm saying? You put me in extremely serious situations. These are strangers. Because I'm doing a live stream, you don't think I'm free to talk in my country? Like, I honestly wish that I could get up in folks' faces and really address them, but they cowards. That's why they do stuff like that behind your back, right? He. It's real funny until you lose, right? But y'all lost. See, now it's not funny no more. Now the TJs are not laughing. Now it's not funny. See, now that I want to play, now it's my turn to play with all of you. Now that I want to play, no one want to play with me. I feel just like when I was in the sandbox. Now that I want to play, people don't want to play. People want no parts of the Batman. Lesson learned. And I'm just getting started. The peak, I haven't even begun to peak. Like he said in Always Sunny in Philadelphia, I haven't even begun to peak. This isn't my peak. This is the mere beginning. What it is, it's the truth. This is the barely beginnings of what God has intended and what he has planned, especially for all of you, all you evil people. I told you what it is. God told me vengeance is mine. God's wrath is upon all of you. All of you, half y'all watching me. Y'all are just watching, your own undoing. It's the truth. You're watching what you did to yourself, and you deserve every bit of it, all of you. You so-called women, it is unforgivable, but I forgive you because I'm the Messiah and I have God's grace. I believe in forgiveness. I forgive you still, but what you do is unforgivable, but I still forgive you. It should be unforgivable for you. You know what I mean? But like I said, I forgive you. It should be inexcusable, y'all's taste. It should be inexcusable, the fact that you literally allow people down here to brainwash you, to have something against me and a group of people who have done nothing but help you. The reason that you're able to get jobs over here is because of my family. The reason that there's even a Texas and you have this asphalt and ground to walk upon is because of the sneeze, because of my actual family. Not a one of you who came here from another country would have a job if it wasn't for the man in front of you. So how dare you try to raise people to have an issue with who gave them every opportunity? You think any of these companies would exist if it wasn't for me and what my family did? We laid out the groundwork. We manifest destiny. We built this country. Y'all have some audacity. Y'all will get on Facebook talking about, yeah, we built this country. I'm sorry, but what? You built a country that the land was taken by us. We built everything here. What are you talking about? And we utilized, right, people that weren't doing nothing or whatever, right? We utilized them in the process of building it. And that wasn't you. That was a whole nother group of individuals that all they do is get in the way and go to jail and drink. But you built Texas, or you built the U.S. They still on Facebook talking about, you'll know what hard work is when you work with us. Really? Why does it take so long to get every construction project done? Why is it that when I go across next to the work sites walking, all they're doing is sitting there eating lunch? I ain't never seen one of you work hard, and I've worked on every labor market. I've been through the whole labor market in Austin. If you work hard, coming from the individual who says these things, if you work hard, why are you still struggling with your prison fake girlfriend, right? And you're still just drinking it all away, drinking margaritas and stuff every day, getting 6-packs of Modelo, showing out how you're spoiled and entitled, and you can do that. You should be thankful, brother. I can't do that. Real talk. I ain't got money like that right now. I don't have nothing like that. And I'm cool with that because I don't want to be spoiled and entitled. Everything you have is rented. Everything I have, I own. Everything you have is off the strength of someone else. Everything I have is off the strength of me and my hard work and determination and dedication. I hear him. Who's a good boy? I hear him. I think he wants to play. It sounds like a cute little puppy. Probably not that little, but it sounds like a cute puppy. Are you hearing me, honey? If you can, let me know. I just saw your one message. Let me refresh it and hope that it'll give me the notification. What I'm saying is a lot of truth, man. I'm just saying, I'm not saying it from a bad place. I'm saying it because I care, and it just saddens me. It saddens me to see these people out here, especially the so-called women, and they're still struggling. These are grown adults. They're struggling to get a place to live. This is why I do what I do. That's wrong. That's just wrong. That's just cold. That's not right. Grown folks, y'all got them working these regular 9-to-5s out here struggling. That saddens me, man. It breaks my heart, bro. Truly, that's sad, man. Struggling, crying. You know what I mean? They still can't get it together. They've probably been through hell. It's not their fault. It's not their fault that they're so brainwashed. It's not their decisions is their fault. They're going to have to be held accountable for them. Their environment is going to be created and built off of the decisions that they make. See, that's the thing. Folks won't always say something to someone else. To me, they would say, oh, you're doing this, you're doing. What are you worried about what I'm doing? All y'all live off the government, Section 8, mooch off of someone else, never paid taxes, land taxes, nothing. Never done nothing I've done. Never had bank accounts with over 300,000. Never had to live off gambling, literally. You've never done what I've done. Why are you worried about my business? What is my business going to make for your day? How is it going to make your day better? Thank you. Yeah, we're trying, honey. Thank you. I hope we do somehow. If you were able to send a super chat or something, it would help. That's all I can suggest, because that's the only way it'll go in that check. But I think you can through the shorts, maybe. I don't know. But we need donations right now. We still need help, man. Like I said, I mean, that's the thing. I'm going to be struggling again. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to pay the phone possibly, and I'm going to want to. So I'm going to be struggling. I already kind of am. I'm already right back where I'm struggling a little bit. Like I have money, but I have to try to see if I can hold money for the phone bill, get that paid maybe ahead of time. See, I have to keep doing this. I have to keep, and that's okay. I'm not in a circle. I'm running a business. It's okay for me to not be that rich with cash. I have billions in equity. I have it all. And that's all I'm saying. It saddens me to see I go through some serious stuff in my position. It just saddens me to see other people have to go through things. People should be good. They should be okay. They should have a situation. And, that's the thing, the rent, everybody wants to raise the rent. Y'all want to go along with the government for everything. Everybody's trying to get their little handout. Oh, man. Ain't nobody going to get anywhere like that, man. If y'all ain't figured that out by now, I give up, bro. Ain't nobody going to get anywhere like that. We are not going to get anywhere until we start working together out here. It's just that simple. And that's 100% what I'm trying to do. That's why when I ask folks for money, when I say, can y'all donate? If you want to pull over and hand me some cash and talk to me, no problem, as long as it's positive. Just don't roll up on me and ever play games. Don't play games with me. I'm not the one. But, if you come at me with some respect and you come the right way, we can talk. It's just sad, man. It's sad, man. It's just sad to see so many people with potential, so many people. We got good people. We have beautiful people, beautiful human beings, and just the way this world does everybody, the way this system. I mean, how are you people not sick of this system? This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to represent. I've been telling you, we can build our own bank. We can create our own financial institutions. We can create our own businesses. We can build our cities together as a whole if you all quit holding on to this nonsense. You're holding on to an illusion, a paradigm of nonsense that's literally done nothing for you. But you want to hold on to it because, you're scared. But then they want to be hypocritical and tell me I'm doing something wrong. But I'm walking with God, taking the risk to, there's been times I don't even know what I'm going to eat. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's almost like y'all watch it and you take it the wrong way. Like, you don't want to be in that position every day. Some of these folks are, the Woffords, they have to keep doing that, like asking for money every day. I mean, that's not the position you want to be in, It's just not. I'm not saying you're doing nothing wrong, but, you got to help yourself before you can help others. And that's a real point. And, people who know that, I just wish that people were able to make some adjustments. I wish that people would listen. I wish that people would listen to me. It's just crazy because I'll be right next to people. I'll be talking to people. People won't even speak to me, ignore me, wouldn't pay me the time of day. I tell them, hey, look at the channel. They're not going to look at the channel. But then you wonder why they're crying. Do you see the point? Because the people who you should be talking to that would get you somewhere quickly, who have resources to help you, who want to help you, you're not giving the time of day. That's the issue with so-called women. Tell me when I'm wrong. No, you all have your priorities backwards and you're a joke. That's the reality. I'm not saying it to be anyway. So there's no way for people to get offended. So-called women don't make any sense. That's why I don't listen to them. I'll listen to Christina because she's a real woman. I'll listen to Christina all day. I won't listen to nobody else. Nobody, especially dudes, they're whack. Hey, y'all ain't talking about nothing. Half these dudes don't even know how to get money. I could teach anyone how to get money. Even TJ's cousin Jazz said, you're the most financial with it dude, literal financial literate dude that I know, like in existence. But then, you wanted to say something negative about what I'm doing and what I'm wearing. I mean, come on, bro. About my business. Wave to him. That was cute. Waved at Batman. So, yeah, like I said, it is what it is, man. We keep pushing. We keep doing what we do. Honey, can you wait for me for just a minute and we'll try to do another one? Just give me a sec, okay? I love you.